returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. The Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. It's so hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Breaking free at midfield.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years. This young man is living up to that tradition today.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action here on first down. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to pass. It's Knight. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down, but there's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Drop in back. Looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
A booming kick. It's good from 59 yards away. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Troy's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's in the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide. Are we going to rush him, or are we going to stay back? And
the pass rush gets home.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on a blitz and gets the sack.
It's a deep shot to the right. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
First down and 10 now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Troy.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. To the air. It's Knight. Runs through the defender. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That ball snagged for a completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick throw over the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. Great job of the defense pushing him back on 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. Quick shoot to get free. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short from the 7th play of the drive. QB keeps it himself.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this 1st down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line, who was able to find just enough space to pick up the 1st down in a new set of downs.
Here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Caught quickly.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. the play fake on first down. Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Offense facing a 2nd and 10.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum, and a chance at a big play.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. And a player is down in. After that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made over the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Hawk over the middle. It's Williams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. To the air. It's Knight. That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. The Dogs will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Troy offense back on the field now. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Defense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Dumps it down to the back. Passes the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He'll be taken down, but after a good return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking deep down the right side. Deep shot ball's incomplete, but a lot of contact there, and here comes the penalty flag. Defensive PI cost him 15 yards and gives the offense a fresh set of downs. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Back to pass. It's Knight. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking to scramble. Great cut there. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. And the Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create another
blitz and a quick sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Over the middle, it's Taylor. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. A big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. The misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Well, open downfield. He's cycled with the 45, but that's good for a 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Trying to run it. It's Robinson. He shreds the tackle. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Oh, he trapped him for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Quick completion to the tight end. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He hands it to the back. Has the first down and more. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks and they stop him short of the first down. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And he'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But we stop short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket away.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down. The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Here's the second down play.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking right. This one caught. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. First down here for this offense. Grab down the middle. It's Boyd. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down after that previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Bringing pressure. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point puts them in front by 1. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Play action here on 1st down. Swarm to the pass rush.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Pass not complete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
The short completion of the tight end.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. He's hit just before the throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. The receiver grabs it. chance to score. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Troy. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense who's short of the 1st down marker. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick throw caught on the left side. And it's good for a 1st down with a 36. Well, Kirk, it's Troy in the lead right now. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Knight. Oh, pass rush gets home.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The sure hands. It's Taylor. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Dogs will have to kick it away. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Troy offense back on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Crucial 3rd down play right here.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. Was prepared to defend the RPO.
So on 4th down, out trots the pace kicker in a very big spot here.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking downfield, it's Knight. And here comes a deep shot. He hauls it into the 25, still running. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. And the quarterback keeps it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. He's got it with room to run. Gets into space at the 50. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. The pocket breaking down. Grabbed by the receiver. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He breaks free. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Pounding away with the run game. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And here's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Slides to avoid the big hit.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. It's a shotgun run call. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, trying to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. This passing game is on fire today.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter.
21.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. To throw, it's Knight. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's running out of time here. Tries to get it to the running back. With the catch, it's Robinson. He makes the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. And it falls incomplete.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Dogs. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and bon-time relay. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we see the third seed in this playoff, the Troy Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Oregon's offense comes on the field first today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence, playing an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
Grab behind the line. It's Davison. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quick throw, the catch is made. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Ducks will have to kick this away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Troy Trojans offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he fumbles. Scooped up in the defense. Breaking free at the 35. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play to take away and a huge gain on the return. The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Touchdown, Oregon. They strike first in this national title bout. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Quarterback keeps the football. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. At the 20. Past the touchdown. Troy, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field and a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
The Troy offense back on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just two.
Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Hits this one off the side of his foot.
Personal foul. Rookie kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. He hands it off from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. A new set of downs after that completion. Defense is coming after him. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the play is good enough for a 1st down to move the ball to the 34. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a 1st down at the 44. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Running back has it on a screen now. The pickup is 6. Makes it 3rd down and 4. Back to throw again. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. the play fake on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Card. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Lindsey. Makes the grab. It's Card. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. Spinning out of the tackle. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Ducks line up on first and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive in the 21. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Completion makes it second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Takes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Second down and goal upcoming. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone. He comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run.
Touchdown, Trojans. They finish off the scoring drive. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is Everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Trying to find room. It's Davison. Breaks an open space. They break him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Ducks with first and 10 here. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The pocket breaking down. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Takes the handoff. It's Davison.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's Lindsey. Pulls it in, it's Davison. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. Very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So it's 2nd and long at the 20. Quarterback still with the football. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Well, the quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back. He does a nice job of being able to see that, pulls it out, and it gets upfield north and south for the first down.
Got this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to pull it down and run. And they're able to get him down.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Picks it up himself and still going. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Clock stops. Timeout taken by the offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. And he makes something happen. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for their halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Hit as he released it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Pressure is coming. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Defense is coming after him. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Ducks back needing a third down completion here. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking to scramble. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. A huge play here in the ultimate game. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Wideouts now clustered. On the ground, it's Davison. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Ducks will line up on first and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the move now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks free over the right side. And they chase him down. Touchdown, Oregon. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Here comes the Troy offense back out there. QB to the tight end for a completion. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Caught over the middle. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone, and they keep the drive going, or they'll have to settle for 3. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Touchdown, Troy. A heroic effort here on the biggest stage.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. And they hand it off to the back, fighting him off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Grab down the middle. It's Carr. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking for some space. It's Davison. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. 1st down from there. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. They keep beating the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominant at the line of scrimmage. Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And one final play before the end of the quarter. The shotgun running play call. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back's got it again. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. He's hit as he throws it. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball.
He's got it, enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaking free at the 35. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in this screen play.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
He's got room to run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Make kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that puts them back on top. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Lindsey. With the catch, it's Perry. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Perry. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. The Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Card. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And they'll give it to the back. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The first real speed bump of this impressive ride. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So now we'll have a field goal attempt. One of the biggest moments of this game so far. The distance will be from 38 yards out. The field goal is good. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
The Troy offense back on the field now. And the sophomore a little bit too much air under that throw.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. The pass rush closing in. Wide open downfield. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. First down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks.
Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. have taken the lead, but time running down. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Trojans offense back on the field. This is one of those moments, the national championship on the line. They need a touchdown right here in this possession. There's contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? That's caught. It's Boyd. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance. And
looking for a big play here. He hauls it in to the 15, still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, this is why we always talk about yards after the kick. He makes this catch. He's nowhere close to getting into the end zone, but his athletic ability allows him to get it in for the touchdown. Now here we are, under 2 minutes to go. Do you kick the extra point to tie it, or do you roll the dice and go for two to potentially take the lead?
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the fourth quarter. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. And they've got the returner corralled. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Touchdowns behind, they can now take the lead. 1st down and goal. Here comes a handoff. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So a field goal attempt coming up now. He made it! It's a field goal to win a national championship. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Troy Trojans.